Hello? Anybody home? Am I connected? Hey Ted, how are you? Yuan, hello, what's up? Okay, good, Key. How you doing? Alright, let me just start this thing here. Stop recording. Okay, start recording. Jack, what's up? Okay, so anybody caught any trade today? We discussed in the last webinar um, about the pound strength. The pound is gonna get strong. G along, good Ted, very good job, bro. Proud of you. Anybody else? G along? Why, Ted? You know, okay, you haven't learned to find the target. Let me show it to you, okay? How many pip you made? Oh, man. What's up? You scalping or something? You're not trading. Or you got very late. Or you did the first test setup here. This was the setup here, a 20-minute chart. Ah, okay. The move started early in the night. If you would have opened a trade when the setup was there, uh, you know, it was easy. Anybody else? Jack? Ming? Yeah. Whoa. 72.10. Then you still had to make good, man. Why 27 pip? All you gotta do is just no. Even if you're tired, just put an SL and then go to sleep. Remember, these pairs, their daily range is big. And all right, okay. We're not gonna discuss today any analysis or something. Okay, so what I'll show is that how you can make an entry, and then the target is very important. USD CAD, excuse me. Ming, that's fine if you like USD CAD. That's 100% perfect. But the problem is, or it's not a problem, but the thing is that we try to make some money, and the only way you can make money is that if you make an entry on what is moving and what is about to move. And if something is not moving, then put it on the side, on a back burner. Maybe tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow, maybe a news will come out and then it will move, something like that. But you got to pay attention to what is about to move, and then if it is moving, get it. Okay, I'm going to show it to you right now. Okay, this is what I'm here. Okay, now. Okay, so Paul, what's up? Yeah, Sunday is almost, usually Sunday is dead. Okay, it is the day of God, right? Yeah. Yeah. You all know that my sister passed away, a few days ago, and that's what I wasn't active much. Actually, that was I think Saturday. But that's how. So I just got a little sentimental, right? But life goes on. What can we do? And the best thing is to prepare yourself. So anyway, okay, webinar. Okay, even if you don't attend the webinar, just try to catch it, the recording immediately, and see what is cooking, and what I said that what is going to move. So the theme was pound is getting a strong. Pound has a setup. Let me show it to you. That which setup I showed in the webinar, how it was looking like, and you see, remember this setup? This is the one I showed, and it says, okay, it's gonna go up, and this is how it went up, right? So pound supposedly going up, getting strong. So the idea was that maybe pound Aussie, pound yen, and pound USD will go up, and then we analyzed that USD probably getting weaker, so USD I mean, pound USD will definitely go up, and maybe pound Aussie if the drop in Aussie index continue. If it makes the turn, then we will leave that pair alone, because if both currencies are getting strong, you know, there is no way we will trade that. The pair is not going to move. Maybe pound start getting yen. I mean, not pound. Yen will start getting weaker. Then you have a chance in pound yen. But yen is not budging so far. Yen is holding there, right? And trust me, it will come. It will come. Okay, it will. When it starts like crazy. So a good opportunity is cooking there right now. Okay, this is how. But in fact, it's starting now. Okay, but the time is not good. But you see that right here, this is the level. Levels are very important. 56 at 97, we bounced, we came again, and we bounced. So this A, B, C is almost ready. The yen start going to go up, and with pound strength, pound yen has a very good chance tonight. Okay, so that's besides the points. Let's stick to the topic today. So we established that pound is going to get strong, right? And usually the levels, how you measure the extension, either 127 or 1.618, it will go. If it's making a higher high, it will go to make higher high. So from here, how do you measure that? Use this tool upside down, like this, right? From up to down, and we look for the targets 127 or 1.618. Right? Right now we are where? 161.8. Exactly there, a little bit higher, channel hit, all of that. So when pound is getting strong, as long as this is going, pound pairs will be going, whichever is going up, like pound USD and pound Aussie. So don't close your trades. Watch this here and then keep it. As long as you have a blue candle here, those things will be going to the upside. Okay, and expect at least like 127 extension always. Okay. Yeah, we'll get there. We will get there. So now, Paul, well, will it go or not? Paul, you asking that if it will go? That's the idea, that it should go. It usually does, but will it go there? We will have to watch. But this is what we expect, right? And as long as it is moving towards that, we hold on to it. But you never know that if the news comes out against the yen strength, poof, it goes, right? It will make the turn. So will it go? Definitely. We don't know what kind of news we have tonight or tomorrow. But the idea is that this is what usually happens after the retracement. Look what the retracement was. I can tell you without measuring that it is 61%. Exactly 61.8%. So this is what we expect after a move, that it will do something like that, around 61% or 78%. It will, make a turn. And then it goes to extension levels, 127 or 1.6%, right? This is the, basic theory. And we expect these things. And based on that, we speculate about the trades. So pound strength was established, that pound is going to get strong. Yeah. See, a pound, for example, pound is getting, index is going up. Everything, Ivan, um, all the indexes are the same except yen. Yen is the opposite. Okay. So all the indexes, when they're going up, currency gets strong. Only yen index, when it is going up, yen is getting weaker. Just note that. Okay. So in the case of yen, you play it upside down. One thing. And second is that if pound is going up, pound index, then pound is getting strong. So all the pairs where the pound is on the left hand side will be going up. Giving that the right hand side currency is not doing, right? And if the pound is on the right hand side, that will bring it down. Just think of a balance. That's all. You have a balance where you hold with one hand, and then you have two parts, one on the right hand side, one on the left hand side. So that's the balance. So, for example, when pound is getting strong, go and check. Euro pound probably dropped already, right? So this is what happens. Okay. Um, forget about it. I'll check who is there later. See there. Okay, yeah, Ted, I'll check it in a minute. What other question, Paul? Okay, I don't understand. All right, so this is okay. Keep in mind now. Okay, I'm going back to the charts now. Okay, so pound was getting a strong. So pound Aussie Europe. So now the thing is, well, this is what happened. All right, this is what happened. So this is the setup. If you find it, like you know, Ted said that he was tired. He just opened a trade, closed 27 pip, went to sleep. Maybe you get tired before the entry. Somewhere here, in the evening, you're tired, you go home, and then you wake up when the price is here, and you go, oh my God, I missed the move. And then you keep missing the move because you don't see any more entries here, right? You just don't see any more entries here. So what do we do if the move is fast? Similarly, this is pound USD, right? That's supposed to go up. On the last webinar, this was actually number one. I said the USD getting weaker, pound is getting strong, this will go up. And it went up, right? But the thing is that there was an entry here, according to this 20-minute chart. This was an entry, and after that, there's no entry, right? So I was thinking about it that, when you have a powerful move, and similarly that, we have an entry here, but after that, the big move, but there's no entry. So if you miss this, you miss the whole move. So I found a solution after a little while of testing different things. So what we're going to do is, first, let's say pound yen. Pound Aussie, right? So if you have one computer, then just add another monitor, and you know how to do it. It's easy. You can find a gadget and hook it up in the computer and then connect it to the other monitor. So what you need to do is open two brokers, like I have. This one here, two, not two brokers, but two MT4 from the same broker. You can open two MT4, 3, 4, how many you want. Download and set them up, and one you will have a 20-minute chart and 40-minute chart on your 1 minute hosting chart, right? You can only have these two charts, 20-minute, two charts only, whatever the size is, right? So we have here I have 20-minute chart and 40-minute chart, and we have specific settings for that. But I want to open another chart, which is, it's a smaller time frame, not time frame, but the smaller tick size, 7 pip tick. Okay, so if you open or download another MT4, and then, for example, this one, and in here, where it go? In here, 1 minute pound Aussie I open also, but I have it on the indicator here. What I will do here is that I will have only 7 minute here and 7 time frame. 7, not 7 minutes, 7 tick size, the box size, 7 instead of 15, and here 7 instead of 20. Okay, and then leave the second chart. We don't need the second chart, so it's only one chart, and then wait for the message. And then you have the message, and you open a. I have it open already, but I just want to show it. And then you go offline, right? You all know that, but I'm just repeating it anyway. And then you look for pound Aussie. You will find it. You see pound Aussie M7, 7 minute chart. So you open it up, and this is how it looks like. Okay. So now you notice that. Oops, where did it go? Where's the pound? Okay, let's go pound Aussie. We're talking about pound Aussie now. We'll check the pound USD later. Pound Aussie. I'm gonna refresh the chart, so I don't wanna have a wrong chart here. Okay, we got that. So now this is the Pound Aussie entry here, right? And it just went straight, right? And that was the target. Ted, if you look look for this 73. This is monthly low 73.25. There was nothing else after 72.06. Okay, on a monthly chart, 73.25 right here, and it's kind of stopping right there. Okay, because there is nothing else, no more. And then the next number would be this, whatever it is. It's 76.50. Okay, so we go in slowly there. There was another number, 74 something. Anyway, so this was the target. So, find the numbers. After 72.03, 72.06, there was 73.25, and we went straight up there. So even if you're tired, if you make an entry, it's 27 pip profit, positive. Put a limit order there, not limit order, this TP order there, right? And, when the price hit that, it will close the trade and while you're sleeping. Okay, so it is very good. Yeah, so see this close as, above 72. So this is what I'm going to show you. So look, Pound Aussie, right? 72.06, this white line, right? Look what happened here. Instead, in fact, let's go back. This is 71.65. Where is that number? 71.65 is very clear number. 71.65 is this high here, right? And also this high here. Two highs, exactly the same numbers. Very important number because it got stopped here, it got stopped here, right? And then you have 72.06. So we draw these two numbers on 20-minute chart, they look like this. We got an entry here exactly at 71.65. You see, this price action is very, very accurate to the pip. If you pay attention, you'll find it. Now, 72.06 is right here, but 72.06, you don't see any entry here. But how about this chart? You see 72.06? See this here? Then here, then here, then here, and here, and here. See how many entries you have? So even if you miss the entry, and if you know this is Pound Aussie we're talking about, and the move started, and we have all night, to go, and there is no news or anything interfering, and you just have to look at this. 71.65 is right here. From there, you can see that you have first entry here. That's this one, this here, and this is a 7-minute chart, right? Even if you make an entry here, you're going to put a SL here, 25 pip. It comes and then it never hits. Even if you make an entry, this is not entry. This is right. This is the one. So if you make an entry here, put an SL here, your SL never hit. Similarly, here, SL here, never hit. Entry here, SL here, never hit. Entry, and this 7-minute chart is awesome. And as long as if you see a setup on a 40-minute chart or 20-minute chart especially, because we were coming off a 40-minute chart, by the way. 40-minute chart was a main setup right here, right? So we're supposed to go up, and then extension, let's say first extension is 72.79. So we have to go to 72.79 at least, right? If we're not getting a stop here. Sometimes you just go and hit this and then drop, right? So you need to be careful. So if you are late and then you see that the 20-minute setup is cooking right around here, 71.65, and then when you see the setup, don't wait it to activate or start moving. You just go in and start looking for on a 7-minute chart, that what's happening. It is right around here. You see that? What time is it? You see this? 10:31. 142, and this is 140. Okay, 10:31, 140, right around here. And then the first entry comes right after a little while. Here is not a little while, or 3 hours, 2 hours later, 2.5 hours later. But you have a very nice Gertley here also, right? Gertley type of pattern, you can say M, whatever. But, on a smaller time frame like this, I don't even pay attention to, harmonic patterns. But it's very clear that, you go above the wave and you get, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So you know that the move already started on the 20-minute chart. We are moving right around here. And then compared to this, we need to go all the way up and measure always on 40-minute chart, the move I'm talking about. And if you take I measure this one, if you take this move from here to here, you will see it probably 1.618. Again, the same thing, extension, expansion. This is an expansion tool. The other one was an extension. 1.618. It's just kissing it right now, right? 161.8%. So this is how exact and accurate it is. So now you know that 7-minute chart, how to open the 7-minute chart. Yeah, that's fine too, but 27 pip is not an excuse. Don't do that. When you have a chance, for something like this, and I closed basically a 73.25 or somewhere there, but it went up more than that. At 70, I think it went up to 73.50 something, and then it dropped back. I don't know how far, but I don't care now. Once you made your money, even if you make it 100 pip, that's fine, and then you just close the trade and then go to sleep or whatever. But not 27, 30, 40 pip, man. Don't close these pairs. If you make an entry and you know that it's early, they easily go to 1.61, 127 or 1.61, and that is probably around like 125, 150 pip. Okay, so hold on to those things. Okay, all right. It's always, see, 20-minute, no, Ivan, we always just, on a 20-minute, we always place the SL right behind the trigger candle. Here, sorry, reversal candle, okay? Here, let me make it bigger. Okay, now, see, this is a hit of the level, 71.65, right? So red, and then you have all of a sudden a white candle, right? Here, this is a reversal candle, and then this is a trigger candle. You open a trade at the end of a trigger candle, or maybe you want to wait for second candle, just to be safe. And you place your SL right behind the reversal candle, right behind it, touching it. When you're going short, then what you need to do is you put your SL right behind the trigger, the reversal candle, plus the spread, whatever the spread your broker has, just to cover that. That's it. That's the rule. Okay. So this is on the 20-minute chart. So basically, when you're opening a trade on a 20-minute chart and you're placing an order here and then SL here, it usually comes 25 to 27 pips. Okay, not more than that. Sometimes it's 27, sometimes 26, sometimes most of the time it's 25. That's what the 20-minute chart is. But if you go in for 7-minute chart, so let's see here, for example, if you take an entry here, for example, even it's a, or here, let's say here, the entry is 71.88 and SL is here, the last low, and it is 66. 66 to 88 is 22 pips, right? And here, for example, if you make an entry here, it will be after a blue candle. Man, this thing is coming in my way. After a couple of blue candles is 72 exactly, right? So you put an SL here, what it is? 72, and this is here is 78. So 77, and right behind it it's 76. That's 25 pip. So it is same. The SL is same, and this 7-minute chart, the SL would be same, 25 pip, but you have much less chance getting hit, and you have a very, very clear view of the trade happening, and then moving in the right direction, and you have several entries presented. Okay, here you need to have this indicator all the way down. I'm fixing this indicator. I'm in the process right now to avoid the false entry. For example, this is not even a false entry. If you make an entry here, right, if the SL is here, you'll be good, but it will come down and make a lower low. So I'm trying to avoid this also. But let's see. But even as it is good. If you make an entry here, SL here, it never hit. Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. See that? So this is what the 7 minute and 7 tick actually is all about. Yeah, now is the game is over for today. You wait for the retracement. Okay, especially pound index. It went up in a straight line, so it's gonna retrace now. Okay, so this is how it is. It's just rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Once you have a setup, it will pop, it go up, and you make several entries doing just playing very easily, very easily. I mean, I find this fascinating that how many entries you have. I'm just gonna straight this indicator up a little bit, and then you see like this, loop here, this loop here. I'm gonna make them disappear, and just like with just one entry here, just one entry here, something like that, and then you simply take those entries and hallelujah, you can enjoy. And another thing what you can do is you can do like a 20-25 pip small shots like Ted did. Make an entry, go up, take your 20 pip, get out, and increase the lot size. 20 pip, then you have another entry, make it, entry 15, 20 pip, get out. Here, 20 pip, get out. Here again, 20 pip, get out, make an entry again. I did something like that the other day. The first trade was, but it was on a 20-minute chart. I think there was first entry. I closed it on 115, but then Mr. Davis came out and then he started blabbing around, and then pound Aussie, pound USD or pound Aussie, I forgot. I think it was pound Aussie. So it went flying up, and there was another. The second entry I made immediately, uh, and it went up to like 210 pip. Okay, so when you have something moving powerfully, especially these three pairs, pound yen, euro Aussie, pound Aussie. And there are some other pairs that moves, but like Euro CAD and this and that. But I don't, if you go looking for too many, pairs, and you just cannot watch everything, and then you're gonna make a mistake. So, master yourself in few trades, master them, and then watch them and learn their levels strongly. Like I immediately when it was going up, I said, "Where the heck I'm gonna close it?" So, I just look at the weekly chart. There was no level, and the monthly chart, this big number was just standing, right outside. So I said, okay, this is it. And then as soon as I got close to it, I made the chart, recorded it, closed the trade, bye bye. And it's moving powerfully to the upside. So it may retrace now because in Asian session, and then tonight, let's see if we get some more favorable news for pound or some bad news for Aussie. The trend will continue to the upside on a 20-minute chart. Similarly, what happened in pound USD? Is it a fluke in pound Aussie? Maybe that had just happened in pound Aussie and nothing else. Let's see if that happens in every other possible trade that we discussed. M40 chart for what? For yen means you're talking about all yen pairs or yen index. Paul. Yeah, so it's hanging there, Don. It's hanging at the high, but I think now it's not a good time. It's just no more entries now. Just wait for the adjustment. How do we know, Ming? You're asking me how do we know the pound was the currency? Well, I told you about this on the last webinar. Did you see the recording? Was you in the webinar, Ming? Okay, index chart. So, Paul, what you need to do is instead of 1 minute feeder, the hosting chart, make it 5 minute. 5 minute, and then download the more data, okay, where the history is, and then open the charts, and it will give you a little bit more data. Okay, that's what I'm doing, and then I get something more. Okay, I mean, like USD getting weaker. Let me show you what the heck happened. Okay, the pound. The pound. In the webinar, I showed you this. Look, this pound index 40-minute chart. This is the 40-minute move, right? And it started from here. So it usually goes to the upside. That was fine. Secondly, and this is 1027. So it went up, and right here, this is a 20-minute chart, and you can see here. See, this is, if you're watching this, then you can easily see that this is yesterday, 10:30:17. You have a 20-minute setup. It's going up, right? Plus, if you look at the weekly chart, it was powerfully bouncing from, this is what I explained, that we were bouncing. We hit 3 times 57.78. One the time this black candle, then a bullish candle. He hit the 57.78, bounce again, went back to 60.90, then drop again for third time, and then bounce again. So 3 times rejection from 57.78. Then we had to go back to 64, which we did. Okay, and this was broken anyway before, and so we had to go back to first 63.15, and then 64. Next number would be 65.68, and so on and so forth. This is 63.65 is already history. 65.91 is this. So monthly number is 59. ML. And then this was the chart that I showed you on the webinar. So this is the target. This is wave 1 here, and we are going for correction and might be going right here. So maybe one day, like it was hitting here, I said we're going to drop here because it is getting a stop. We put spinning top here, 63.15. That number stopped it, and I said we're going to drop, and we did. Okay, I have the chart. You all have the chart for that. And we drop exactly back to, I placed this yellow line. It is short here, but it's some of the other MT4. It was all the way here, that we're going to be getting a stop probably down here. And my target for that chart was down here. If we break 57.78 to the downside, then we will come back to this trend line, rising trend line. But we did 3-time bounce from here, 57.78. We had to go to the upside. This is how it looks like. 57.78 is this number, this line here. You see how it beautifully it bounced from here? 1, 2, and 3. So the third time bounce and going above, and then making a 40-minute setup is screaming that I want to go up, and it went, and then made another setup down here, which didn't play out much. It was at 61.50. It went up a little bit, but then came down. So if you made an entry, you probably will make 30, 40 pip or get a stop at break even. But this one again started to move to the upside. Continuation, no bad news for pound. Actually, good news for pound. So when the news is good for pound, you have to see that, and it's a retracement. 61% exactly. So always the price goes up, then retrace around 61%, sometimes 50%, sometimes 61%, and sometimes 78%, right? And we all have different setups and different diagrams for that. If it's 50, 23, 86, that's a bad pattern. If it's 61, 23, 78, it's a girdle. And sometimes if this whole the retracement is straight line to 78%, then it goes to 38%, and then 127, and that is a butterfly pattern, the small one and the big one to 1.618, so on and so forth. So stick with it. And Ming, you will, watch, if haven't watched my harmonic pattern webinar, then I'll be starting doing it just like I'm doing now. Today, usually I don't do the webinar, but tomorrow I will do the regular webinar. But in the days in between, I will be doing things like that. Just like new thing here, 7 minute 7 tick chart, which is giving a lot of entries, right? And it's good to know, good to learn, and uh, I'll do the webinars explaining the harmonic patterns and Elliott wave and all that. So it will be easy for you. Now USD, I said that it is gonna get weaker, and it is so far getting weak, right? Let's see how far it is now. Okay, it went down, went up, and it's coming down. So let's see how it's gonna be. So it may go up a little bit down right around here and then come down. So right now it's not the time for trading, and but we need to drop more, so it will come down. Let's see what happens. Now go back to pound. Now here, if you miss the entry, this one, then there is no entry, right? So it's good if you make an entry and hold on to it all the way to the upside. It's, fantastic. A couple of hundred pip in a straight line. But like I said, like Ted says that he was tired, went to sleep. People get tired and not there, maybe late, arrive late at the computer. Move is already started. Should I go in? Should I not? Then you go to 7 minute chart and start looking at it. So what the time here, for example, and what is this level? 31.19. So the price started to go up, and the 40 minute chart this is how it is. I showed you the 40 minute chart that when it was here, that we are going up, and then USD weakness, pound strength will make it, go to the upside, continue. And see, right now we are hitting this 32.66, big number. So from here, it started to go up. Even, for example, it went up, and then this white line here. This is 10:30, which is yesterday, right? Today is 10:31. So right here we started the week at above 31.19. Where is 31.19? Anybody know where the 31.19 is? Is it a monthly number? 31.19. This is the low here. This big master candle, right? So this is the low, 31.19, and you place it here on a 20-minute chart, right? But nothing. Okay, so that's fine. Sometimes that happens. This is why I'm doing this webinar, because that happens before, and I, like a week ago, I said that I'm going to show you guys this. When you have small moves, shallow moves, then you can, make a small chart, so 20-minute charts. Even big move, a fast move, then you're going to miss a 20-minute setup. Then what are you going to do? So on this one, pound USD, 7-minute chart, how does it look like? Do we have entries like pound Aussie? I already have the chart open. So this is how, we bounce from here. And what was the numbers? Like 30.47 somewhere right around here, 30.47. So we are holding above it and then going above the wave here. Even this entry, first entry, you were sleeping and you came back and the price was moving around. And then you go and look at the 20-minute, the nice big move, and, and we are expecting that the pound USD will go up. We are expecting that USD is going to get weaker and pound is going to get strong. So how about this entry here? Then how about this entry? This entry? All of these are small entries. I'm going to, fix this indicator and remove some of these, entries which are coming very fast. But look at this. How many entries? Any of these entries will give you at least something, right? This was a nice entry. This was, even this was, right? For example, if we measure even this last entry, you make an entry here, and it's 32.50, and we went up before we get a reversal candle, and 32.80. So that's 30 pips. Like I said, you can do small charts, and and to make an entry after this big move is not recommended, but it's still for a small chart that's fine. But don't expect that from here it's gonna go 200 pip, because if you look at the daily range, we'll probably be finishing it right now. Where is the daily range? Oh. See, previous day range 93, current day range 96. You see that? So when you make an entry here, you know that this somewhere here is the end of the range, daily range. So it's dangerous to hold after that. So 20, 25 pip. If you go heavy, the large size, you can make, even from this small move, you can make a day worth of money, right? Easily. No, 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 never. 161.8. Once this is an expansion, the highest level. After that, 90% of the time you will see a retracement, right? Yeah. Wait for the retracement. Okay, you said this, Ivan. You said we'll have to figure out how to get those. What are you talking about? How to get what? This is the Ivan. This is the first time I'm showing ever the M7 chart. No wonder you're seeing it for the first time. I never showed it. I was just last week I was testing different things, so I came up with this, and I saw it. So I'm making this indicator a little bit straight up, not making too many entries here, false entries, not false entries, but just too many entries. If you have see few entries, if I can straight it up like for maybe this one and this one, and then erase this one, this one, this one, then I will do is we should be able to run the EA on this one as well. So even if you're doing something else, you have the EA on, EA goes up, it goes off, and then you come and make an entry, shut up the EA, and then 25, 30 pip, depending on when you enter and what is the range of the day, and you take care of. That's called managing the trades management, right? So you manage your trade accordingly. But the levels are very important, and the daily range is very important. So always keep in mind levels and the daily range both. Okay. And any other pair, if you see, you will open a 7-minute chart, you will say, "Oh my God, what is this?" This is how many entries. See, the pound went up, giving you these entries, but before that it went down, right? Look, easy. If you miss this big entry on a 20-minute, you have an entry here, you have an entry here, 2 more entries to coming down, even on this trend. Which, if you look at this move, you don't see any entry except this one. But right here, you have 2 more entries from 70-minute chart, right? And then before that, going up, look at that. This was a big entry, and the move was very fast. So you have a very clear entry. This one, this one, this one, this one, powerfully going to the upside. Don't even wait for the price coming down here into this area in the wave, because if the move is fast, you're not gonna see it, but you will see the indicator is coming down, and when it starts to go up again, make an entry. So this is the beauty of M7. M7 is gonna give you a lot of entries. All you have to pay attention that, or make the judgment before that. Okay, this pair is going down or going up, and it is easy. I always tell you, based on. Somebody asked me for USD CAD line during the webinar, and I said it's going to go down. So I don't know what happened to it. Anybody saw or trade USD CAD going to the downside yet or no? USD CAD. Let me see. And you can go and open a 7-minute chart, and you will see anything moves. 7-minute will give you a lot of entries. 7 tick, actually, should I say? Minute is nothing. You know that these charts are not based on the minutes. Oh yeah, okay. So okay, hold on. Ivan, I just told you about how to open the chart. Let me go over it fast. You open two MT4 on same broker, whatever it is. See, I have one here, right? So on one you have 40-minute and 20-minute, just like a regular chart, right? Then the other MT4 you open only 1-minute chart. So you open this. For example, here I have pound USD M1, right? Okay, so download the history, go back, like pressing number 7 key, and then or home key, and then you go as far as back to as possible, right? All the way to the back side, and then you right click and you refresh the chart, and then you drop the indicator and place the value where here 7 and 7 and 25. Okay, and then price 1,000 pip to the upside. If it's 132, make it 142, then 7 and then 25, box size 7, shift 25, and time frame 7 or whatever, doesn't really matter. And that's it. And then max bars 50,000, that's it. So you do that and you press OK, and then when you get the message, go here, open offline, and look for pound Aussie M7, and you will see right here pound Aussie M7, right? Double click that and apply the template. Simple as that. Okay, and then when you do that, you will have this. Okay, a daily range, you have the indicator. Ivan, you my subscriber, right? Look in the indicator, man. The indicator section right here. You open it up, it will look like this: range, trader. Okay, so you double click that, and this thing will pop up here. And this tells you average 60-day range 103 for this pair. Previous day range 93. Today 96. That's all you need to know. What is average and what is previous day. So previous day is very close to average. Average is 103. Previous day did 93, not bad. And today is almost very close to the yesterday. 96 so far. Okay. And then maybe tonight we will again run something like that. Okay, I got it. I was joking, I know. But the thing is, it's very easy, man. You will get it, In a couple of weeks, you will be mastering all this. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Paul. Only install box size 1 on the other one. You don't need it because on the other MT4 you already have 40-minute and 20 minutes. So if you open too many different minute charts or different tick size, then it will be confusing. So we are familiar of 40-minute and 20-minute, but the 20-minute move, sometimes it only gives you one entry. If you miss, then you miss the move. So I figured out that if you open, M7, 7 tick chart, it gives you several entry along the way. Okay, at least 2, 3, 3 or 4 entries, so you will get something out of it, not gonna waste the night. Okay, or the day, your day. Okay, mine is always night. Most of the time, the movie is always in the night time. Right? Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. The depths, Iman, that's what I said in my last webinar. The bias was the pound is going to get strong and pound USD will go up because pound is getting strong and USD is going to get weaker. That's exactly what happened. So when that, you have the analysis and you bias that pound USD will go up. And if pound USD will go up, pound other pair will probably go up like pound yen and pound Aussie. Now, pound yen went down probably or not did move, I don't know, but because I'm not interested because pound is getting strong and yen is not getting weaker. So if yen is also getting strong, both currencies getting strong, then the pair is not going to move anywhere. You have to have one strong currency and the other one should be weakening so that you have imbalance, and then that's how you make money. That's how the pair move. We need imbalance. So Aussie was last week was getting weaker, right? And it bounced, but then again the weakness continued today, and that's the reason pound getting strong. Aussie was getting weaker. We went up. Similarly, pound was getting strong, and USD was getting weaker. We went up, but pound yen probably did. Okay. Oh, so pound yen also went up today. Probably. I'm telling you, yen is getting ready to go up. Means yen is getting ready to get weakened. And we have almost 8 to 9 pairs involving yen. Okay. So be ready to hit the yen pairs real hard. Okay. We're going to hit the yen pairs real hard once they start to move to the upside. They start getting weaker. So let's see when that happens. Maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, anytime. Yeah, 5 minute, Bella, 5 minute and 7 minute, very close, very close. So I, found out, 5 minutes too is going to be too fast for some people. So 7 minute is more like you have a reasonable amount of extra entries, you know, and and especially pairs like Euro Aussie, Pound Aussie, and Pound Yen, you will still have even if you make the third entry or the fourth entry, you will still make 40, 50 pip easily. But if you make the first and second entry, the 800 pip is not a problem. It's okay, man. No problem. Oh man, so I missed it, huh? Completely. 187 pip up. Is that thing start to go up again already? Yen. That happens once in a while. Like you can't catch everything. I'm happy. That with Pound Aussie, I'm happy. Giving the my mental condition. Still, I'm trying to laugh. I'm trying to get busy here, there, then. But then every minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, 10 minutes, then my sister thing pops up in my mind. Yeah, that's it. It went up. Pound did it. I think let's go take a look at the yen index just quickly. What the yen index is doing. I think probably yen index. I'm telling you, yen when yen start moving, be ready. You're gonna make a lot of pip. Okay. Or so no. Earlier I saw it and I showed you that the move already started, and then this little bit move, the pound strength, and this just little bit. Look what happened to pound yen and other yen pair probably. Let's see. Yeah. Now retracement time, bro. Wow, 237 done. Wow. No, I'm gonna tell everyone, Don. That's not a secret, bro. See, here everyone. Don says he made 20. No, no, no. 800 pips today. Are you crazy? Are you serious, Don? You beating me like hell, man. All pound pairs. I'm telling you, everyone else, listen. This is Don. You know, he always does do good, but today it's amazing. 800 pip now. So this is how it is. If you just understand, just grasp it a little bit, you can do wonder here with this system. I mean, I cannot even do that, but you understand that I have to, analyze the whole market, every pair, every index, and this and that. So I'm not available to trade full time. I just do once in a while here, there, basically. So, Don, or I know the other guy, Sai, he's always on the top. He's a DAX guy, though. He's a master of DAX, and he does a lot. But, I don't trade DAX. I don't trade any indices, actually. Like I said, you have to master a few pairs, learn their levels and everything. And if you learn the index, that's gold mine, gold mine. One index, all I said on that webinar is that a pound is getting strong, and that's it. See, Don hit all pound pairs to the upside, 200 this, 200 that, 200 this, 200 that, and that's it. That's all you got to do. Don, when you're trading, London time? London session? Yeah, London session. Bella, he's trading London session, yeah. Oh, Don, forget about DEX right now. DEX went up too high, too fast, and now is the time for retracement on DEX, and probably all the other indices, S&P and Dow. My charts, they hit the limits, the extension. Yeah, probably that's what's gonna happen. Watch oil. If you're trading oil, the oil is gonna go up. Oil and gold. They're going to make a turn and go up. Oil is already started to go up because the USD weakness coming in. So, but this is how it is. It's very easy. I myself is loving it. And to be honest with you, this week probably I'm going to start on my another live account, just sitting there. I usually don't do anything, but what I'll do is, even though if I have a long here, because in America, the thing is, if you open a trade, the first open, first close kind of thing. We have a law here, FICA law. So I don't want to trade. I don't want to close my long trade, the big trade. So I will have to use another account where I can do just small charts, 20 pips, 15 pips, with a little bit of bigger lot size from M7. Because all of these entries are amazing and very easy to trade. Once you establish and this is a very good confirmation as well. If you notice that, if you say that, okay, 40-minute chart, 20-minute chart analysis said that this pair is going to go up, and it is not up at the moment. For example, if I go back to, no, not this one then, not this one then, this one then. If I go back to pound Aussie 70-minute chart. So, for example, you have retraced, and then you're sitting here somewhere, and then you're coming down here, and you notice that this black line and that yellow line, these are very important in M7. So you note that when they are about to cross, if you're expecting a bounce from 71.65, they are right around crossing, and here they already crossed. So even if you take this entry, start taking entries from here, beautifully arrange all these MAs, and you have several entries go all the way to the upside. So try to make another, like if you have a different account, even if you make an entry here, 20-minute chart or even M7, let it go. Don't close that one. But from other account, you can hit, make an entry, close, make an entry, close, make an entry, close. Every, reversal candle close, every entry, make an entry. So you will make several, 15-minute, 20-minute charts. Yeah, this indicator has to be all the way in the bottom. That these are the entries. Don't take this one, all the way touching this one, this one, this one, this one. But these are too many. So I'm trying to straight these, these couples into one. This one, and this one was a nice entry. Right. So yeah, that's the rule. That's the rule. Even if the price is not coming, as long as the wave is aligned, right? Yellow, black, white to the upside for long. And if the price is not coming and touching, it doesn't matter. For example, in pound USD, if you look at here, not here, but I just saw it. For example, here, see this indicator is all the way down, but you see that the move is very powerful to the upside and the price is not budging. And then as soon as this indicator is down and then you see a couple of blue candles, make an entry. Don't hesitate with this, this kind of move, powerful move. Just jump in. And then this one, and then this one, And there must be a level here. So how you doing, Bella? You kind of disappeared for a while, huh? What happened? Everything okay? You don't need an EA, man. Just trade manually. Huh? Just put an alarm EA on this. That's it. I was talking an alarm EA. If I can remove these extra entries and just get, maybe 3 or 4 nice entries on 7-minute, then you can just put an alarm, this magic IB alarm. Every time the alarm beeps, you make an entry. Okay, all right. So this is it for now. That's what I wanted to show today. That everybody know how to open the M7 chart now. Bella, did you see that? You can of course see the recording, but do you understand how it's easy? It's just open another MT4. Download another MT4 on the same computer, or if you have an extra computer, so you can download there. You have been doing this with 5 minutes. That's good. That's good. Okay. So tonight, wait for the retracement now. Let's see what happens, and let's see what kind of news we have, and then game continue, and then tomorrow again webinar we will analyze that what has been already happened, and then what will happen in next couple of days. So we will do the analysis tomorrow. So any questions so far? Ivan, you out of question now? Oops, here's another one. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. Uh, so yeah, so this is it for now. So I'm gonna go get a nap and send out this recording first. Actually, oh, you will learn. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. EU, Euro, USD, because of the USD weakness, maybe not now. Let me go take a look. Euro weakness is not coming up. That's the thing. And Euro has gone too far up. So that's why this week I wasn't paying attention to Euro USD because we have pound on the move. And maybe next couple of days, yen will be coming up, right? So this is how we had at the week, um, the last webinar that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave fives are finished. And because of this Euro, USD weakness, we might be going to the upside, but it's still that the move is very shallow because Euro is also getting weaker and USD getting weaker, but not going to the upside faster. Let me go and take a look at the USD and Euro index fast. So, the pairs that, expect not to move fast, then, I just don't pay attention to them for that, for that time. Not always, but, when it start moving, it will start moving. But right now, see this here, USDX, it dropped a little bit, but then it retraced, and then it might retrace more, maybe 61% of the whole drop. So let's see if, where is this indicator? Like pound Aussie, it made a move now, today, but now it's like kind of, it's done, and we might have to, wait half a day or a day for another setup. Okay, so it came very close to 50%, back to 23% line, and then reversal candle already in place. This is a 20-minute chart. They might go to 61% or 78%, right? So USD will get strong again, so then Euro USD is not going to go up. Probably going to drop, in fact. Okay, more, or maybe range over there. So, we leave this pair alone for now. And soon, like I said, that yen pairs will be moving. So be ready. I'll let you know by tomorrow. Hopefully, around the webinar, it start. Well, it already start moving, right? A little bit. The yen index is. This is the chart I had. This is what it is, and it came down and it hit this level here, and then posting a reversal candle, a doji, right? And 20-minute chart looks like this, and the 40-minute chart looks like this. I said we're gonna bounce exactly from here, but it made another dip, and now if we hold above 50.97, and if this thing start to go up, all yen pair will be going to the upside. Some more, some less, depending on the left hand side currency, because yen is always on the right hand side. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna close it now. It's 5:10, hour and 10 minutes. I thought maybe it's gonna be a small 30-minute webinar just to show M7, but end up with more than an hour, huh? All right, so I'll let you guys go. Have a nice day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow again.